Hey mom, look, I got into college. Congratulations. What's the acceptance rate? 7%. So, college is something every kid has to go through sooner or later to become an adult in society. From level 1 to 5 to 10 to over 9,000 to 20. When I was in high school, I was one of those kids who thought I was too dumb for college, so I applied to schools with mostly high acceptance rates, and whoop-de-doo, I got into most of them. So, I mentioned briefly in my last video, check it out if you haven't, that my school was a pretty good school. When I first moved to the city, I went to see this person. Not sure what she did or who she was, but she helped me set up schools. So I planned on going to the closest high school near me, but she was like, "So looking at your grades, you should apply for this other school. It's a better school." And then when my mom heard that, she lit up. And she was like, "Really? Okay." And then she looked at me like, "You better apply or else" kinda look. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but she really did want me to try it. So I was like, yeah, sure, it can't hurt, right? Right? I went in to see a rep a few days later, and she asked what happened with my math regents, cause math was my lowest grade. Did your teacher not teach you enough? And when she said that, I was like, ooh, I should agree. So I started nodding furiously. Long story short, I got a call the next day and I actually got in. And you might be like, gosh darn, look at you, so smart. But honestly, middle school, back where I was, you just had to try. Honestly, it wasn't that hard. And maybe that's the same with any school, but I feel like it would have gone differently if I went to a city school. But we'll never know. So apparently after getting in, I started hearing stories of other middle schoolers who cried over getting rejected by this school. And I was like, oh damn. Like, I just had to go in for an interview and then I just got in and I didn't even say much. I just nodded. Most people took this official test where they could prioritize which school they wanted to be in. So I basically just bobbed my head for an interview. Mind blown. So I kind of felt like I didn't really belong. Most people there strived for A's while I struggled to stay in B's. And everyone studied hard the night before while I crammed stuff into my head on the way to school. And I'd say 90% of my school strived to become a businessman or a lawyer or journalist, writer, or a certified cardiovascular surgeon. I actually knew someone who did. And aim for top schools like these. And guess what I was doing? Yep, I was praying to get into my backup school. Huh, no confidence whatsoever. I applied to a lot of safety schools. If you don't know what that is, here's a quick rundown of all the schools. Safety schools. Now this is the school that you know will welcome you in open arms even if you have failing grades. Imagine these schools as your armor as you get pelted with rejection letters from other schools. They're there if you need a shoulder to cry on. Reach schools. It's like reaching for the alarm when it's too far in the morning. So close, yet so far. If you push yourself hard enough, you'll make it. Target schools. Imagine a target. You're aiming for the target, but you're unbalanced and you haven't practiced in a while. But with enough recommendations and determination and focus, you might just make it. Maybe. And lastly, the dream school. Ah yes, the dream school. It's the school that you want to go there so badly that you start dreaming about it every night. But that's all it's gonna be, a dream. 'Cause you're probably not gonna get in. If hitting a target is hard, think about hitting it while you're strapped to a plane 30,000 feet in the air while getting pecked at by birds. That's how hard it's like to get into a dream school. That doesn't mean you can't, it's just, it's super hard. So even though I applied to a lot of safety schools, in the end I decided to go to art school anyways, which was like 4 out of my like 11 schools. And 11 was actually like the average. Some people applied for like 4 or 5, and some people applied for like 16, 17, which is insane. But yeah. I mean, maybe I could have tried harder, but hey, it all worked out in the end, so whatever. It was also a predominantly Asian school, and Asians love getting A's. Well, not this Asian. Like, comment, and subscribe for more related content, and see you guys next time. Bye.